Hi everybody. Okay, so this is me day 6. Last night I had a lot of swelling in my stomach, a lot of swelling in my thighs. The bruising is starting to fade a little bit, but the swelling is literally just coming and going, coming and going. I did get a message from someone asking me how many incisions I have. I have 5 in the front. I have maybe 5 or 6 in the back, but get close, look at this. This is one of the incisions, like that's how small it is. It's super tiny and it takes like 1 or maybe 2 stitches. It's super small, so it's like they're not even that noticeable on me. Like I have to really feel around for them. The bruising goes literally everywhere, so like I can't really close my legs. Yeah, it's just awkward. My swelling hasn't gone down my legs yet at all. So, yeah, my legs are still swollen. My stomach's still really swollen. The one thing that I thought was strange is I went over my paperwork from the hospital for my post-op instructions, and they were supposed to put compression socks on me, and I'm supposed to keep them on for 10 days. Unbeknownst to me, because I didn't come home with any fucking compression socks, nor did I see them in my bag of shit from the hospital. So I don't know, maybe they forgot, or maybe they just don't give them out and they expect you to get them on your own. But I haven't worn compression socks once. So my bruising, this girl Kelly messaged me. So Kelly, this is my thigh bruising in some decent light. It is pretty painful. It does hurt as bad. It's just as painful as it looks. The back side of me is still super swollen. My legs are super swollen. My lower back has gone down almost all the way. I have an incision up high in the middle of my back under my bra. That's the biggest incision I have. And I think that's where they got a decent amount of that grafted from. And then under here is pretty swollen. My butt has no give, so it feels like a really full basketball, but it's stacked. Like I'm happy with how, like the size of it. I just want my legs to go down faster, and unfortunately it's just a waiting game. So yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. So now I just have to wait. I did get another message from somebody asking me to show how big the needle was that I have to give myself every day. I already gave myself one today, but I'll show you and then just use this one tomorrow. So that is the head of it. It's pretty small. It doesn't hurt. The higher up on your thighs you go, get it where the swelling is because it doesn't hurt as much. I'll just hope that's not the middle. If I dent it, I'll have to open it in a box. Fine. So I'll put that back in here and put it away. It's called Levinox and noxaparin sodium injections. They do sting. They gave me antibiotics, and they gave me pain medication and muscle relaxers, which I did use sparingly, so I stretched them out. They only give you enough for like 3 days, so bro, don't go eating them all on your first day because you will regret that shit. They also give you like Zofran so that you don't throw up all over the place. It's good to have somebody fill the medication before you get out of surgery. That way you have that shit like on your ride home. I had to drive 1 hour and 20 minutes back home, and that shit sucked. And I didn't know we had the script for that. If I had known, I probably would have ate one before we got in the car. What else? So yeah, just I recommend having like a family member, somebody solid that's with you. Bring it and get it filled before you come out of surgery. What else? Don't have expectations of the swelling going down like anytime soon. That was my big mistake. I was under the impression that I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get my butt jacked up, and I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be like ready to go. Like I coach Little League, like, and I've been out all week. I'm going back next week, and I'm gonna be sitting on the sidelines and letting my assistant coach do everything because there's no fucking way I'm gonna do any physical activity. it'll probably be a solid 3 weeks before really I can do physical activity. I don't recommend like overstraining yourself. Like I got in the car to drive my son to baseball practice because I had someone stepping in for me this week, and it's literally a 5-minute drive. That shit killed me. My mom had to go pick him up. There was no way I was going back. I think that you need to like really prepare yourself for the stuff you're gonna be incapable of doing. Like I cannot get in and out of a car, period. It's not happening. I cannot wipe my own ass yet. Still can't reach that shit. It's just fucking, you can't twist sideways. This doesn't turn. So like you gotta depend on your hand. And if you're sitting, bro, your hand ain't reaching in your butt crack. You just added like 3-4 inches to each ass cheek. Your hand don't reach around that. Unless you built like a fucking gorilla and you got like monkey arms, it's not happening. So be realistic. Like have solid people around you that like love you, that will wipe your ass because you're gonna need it. Or buy a bidet. I hope that does go down like enough for me to be able to reach my ass, because that shit would just be weird if I could like never wipe my ass again. I don't know. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up and ask. You can't really bend either. Like you're not supposed to squat. People for some reason think they can bend and pick stuff up and do all this stuff. You can't bend and squat. You can't even get your legs like together. Walking, you walk like this. Like your legs are at this angle and that's it, bro. Like that's how you're walking around. Like that's it. And even that, like in the beginning, the first 2 days, the jiggling of your thighs will fucking make you want to stab somebody. It's really unpleasant. All I can say is like, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I don't think there should be like a stigma around people that get surgery. Like if you want to have surgery and you're capable, well enough, financially able, go for it. Like I think if you want to put your best self forward, by all means. But I don't think people like I've met girls in the waiting rooms that are just like, you know, my mom said she's gonna disown me, and or I'm doing this because my boyfriend wants me to. Like, you need to get your priorities straight, because if your man is telling you you need surgery, you need to get yourself a new man before you get the surgery. Like this is a decision that I made a long time ago, and I waited till I was done having kids. That's another thing. Wait till you're done with children. Don't go giving yourself like 12 grand in plastic surgery and then getting knocked up 6 months later because you just fucking wasted 12 grand. It's financially just a stupid decision. Yeah, but if anybody has any questions, just hit me up. Everything's slowly going down. It's just taking a long time. Like my stomach is up right here in the front. It's swollen, but it's swollen hard. Like it's rock hard, and it physically hurts. And then right here, it's gone down a little, so it's like a little bit softer. And right here is hard again. So like all the places that are swollen hard, they will go down. Just don't freak out, because your body on different days is gonna look different. It looks like different proportions every day. Every day my body has looked different since I came home. So like I've had one day where just right here sticks out so far and right here so sunk in. And then I've had 2 days ago, all right here was just sticking so far out. I was freaking out for a minute. But you're also gonna have weird like water retention. I do highly recommend that you get a laxative or a laxative stool softener combo, because with all the medication you're gonna be on and the anesthesia after you come home, it's gonna be hard for you to go the first time. And if you don't wanna be like having your asshole ripped and crying on the toilet, I strongly suggest you get at least a stool softener. And I have no shame talking about anything. So if anybody has any questions, I don't care how gory it is, let me know and I'll get back to you. Thanks guys, bye.